2017 Figli Luigi Oddero, or the family of Luigi Oddero. The Oddero family, just one of the original families here, commercializing the zone of Barolo, making Nebbiolo for 200 years now. A super important family, somebody who's really kind of started the kind of the movement of what Barolo is right now. Located over in La Mora, driven by this several times, never actually stopped at the Oddero estate, and we have their Tradizionale Barolo here, 2017, and I love the color already. Look at that. There's nothing more than I love than traditional classic Barolo for the price point. You sign me up all day, and I'm always just, my tail's wagging. And at home, if you have a nice big burgundy glass, which I'm sorry we don't have in front of us right now, that's the glass that I would recommend. But let's go ahead and put the nose into this glass right here.
This packs it all. That's lovely.
Yeah. Soft, warm, kind of very savory kind of aromatics here. Taut red cherry, but slightly dried as well. Some red flowers. I mean, there's not a whole lot of fruit to talk about, but the fruit's there supporting an integral part of things like tobacco and this rose petal kind of characteristic. And
there's a lovely fruitcake component to it, like cloves, cinnamon, spice, dried fruits.
Earthy, almost like root vegetable, but not vegetative. I mean,
a little bit of leather, but not developed like that, but it's just the way that it's produced gives it those tertiaries rather than big bam in the face, right?
Large oak being used, oh gosh. And then the back end, that kind of nice, grippy, slightly walnut skin kind of.
This is speaking your language right here.
Yeah, this is like tan tobacco, not maduro, not sweet, dark tobacco, but like tan tobacco. A little cedar strip.
Food-wise, there's this dish that they do at John that was highly recommended with this dish. It's an Elysian Fields lamb.
Oh yes, we used to serve those over at French Laundry.
Yeah, actually. And this is actually made with the shio kombu, with the white kombu, like very Japanese in style, like steeped in a lot of flavor there, a little bit of apple and truffle. So imagine the layers.
Truffles
bam, 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 bam.
Truffles and apples and lamb. Did they say what part of the lamb?
This is the saddle.
Lamb saddle, perfect.
Yeah, this is well done. This is just a beautiful kind of ensemble of richness, elegance, power, but subtle at the same time with the way it's delivered in this wine. I mean, this is a wine that we would normally decant for a couple hours,
yes,
right?
Friends at home, do not worry. If you're knowing that you're going to cook dinner at like, say, 5 p.m., open this wine at noon, taste it, understand how it evolves. You only have to have even less than this, a tablespoon of the wine, and put one in the glass and watch it evolve over 5 hours. And then once this glass is done, pour yourself another glass and then actually taste the difference between what's in the bottle and what kind of decanted in the glass. And you'll see the evolution kind of what this wine can do over the course of 10 or 15 years. The oxidation taking place in that kind of metabolic process of the aromatics kind of dissipating and coming together and the tannins coming together changes not just the mouthfeel and the structure of the wine, but also the aromatics. They all begin to change. And it's just one of the great kind of like aha moments that Barolo does for me all the time. Nebbiolo, whether it be Barbaresco or Barolo, it just has that ability to open up, come back down and open up again. It could do it just time and time. It could do it over several days, and this, especially this classic style right here, it's really showing the fruit tannin, all the aromatics involved of a vinous, savory, developing wine that's still fresh and still very youthful. This has a lot to show, and it's not going to be hurt by air. So.
Yeah, you're going to sit here and just keep throwing out adjectives into every single thing you're smelling and tasting and just evolving. There's a little bit of tobacco and menthol, and along with this, with this baseball glove that's been worn. And just lovely.
And the cork's only been gone for like 2 minutes, but
literally,
now, for me, in my glass, the fruit's getting darker, riper, and sweeter immediately. Like, it's already changing right off the bat. I mean, sit by a fire. I mean, this wine gives me everything that I want when I want to sit down on a cold, rainy night.
Yes.
And, I'm also a seasoned professional, can drink this in 100-degree weather, which I do
practiced
when I can.
Yes,
and
indeed.
it's just, Nebbiolo makes me happy. And Luigi.
Nothing better than seeing this guy happy.
Luigi Oddero,
after a
2017.
Great glass. Cheers.
Perfect. Cheers.